All right, Miles, we have to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs, defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, as we are legally obligated to refer to them as until such time they are not Super Bowl champions. Miles, training camp is here. Finally, some real football mini camps and OTAs were a nice teaser and nice taste. Training camp has arrived, and we've got a lot of great news out of Chiefs camp, especially involving one young playmaker that looks like he's breaking out and is ready to be a big-time contributor to this football team.
Yeah, Nick, the way things are going, we may be calling the Chiefs the Super Bowl defending champions for a long time to come. But today's story is really good, despite the news of other players at this position lately for the Chiefs. It's always good to have a guy that's coming into a new breakout role. I think Chiefs fans are going to love this one. But Chiefs fans, let us know. It's really, really early prediction season. We're getting it in right before the season. Stake your claim now. Be bold. Tell us, what do you think the Chiefs' record will be this season? Let us know in the comments section below. We'll hold you to that at the end of the season. We'll circle back, check all the facts. So let us know, what do you think the Chiefs' record will be at the end of this season in the comment section below. But Nick, let's get on into it. What is going on with the Kansas City Chiefs?
So I think the biggest position area that is in terms of flux of what's going to happen is the wide receiver position for the Kansas City Chiefs. Look, obviously they brought in a number of guys. Richie James. Does Sky Moore take a big leap into year two? We've heard the reports about Tony getting injured, even though I think that's not going to be a long-term thing. It's just going to affect his camp. You even have a guy retiring, John Ross, obviously a veteran that they brought into the fold to compete there. But there's one other receiver, one young guy who may have been sliding under the radar that's having an outstanding training camp so far, and that's none other than another Ross. This time it's Justin Ross. I'll throw up the report, Miles, if you can, real quick. This is a tweet from NFL Rookie Watch highlighting some reports from Justin Ross. From the tweet, Justin Ross's hands are something else. Ross has reportedly been one of the top playmakers for the Chiefs consistently throughout training camp. Ross and Mahomes have reportedly shown early chemistry, connecting multiple times. From undrafted to taking first-team reps, Ross is looking scary going into year two. It's not only this report. Offensive coordinator Matt Nagy, according to reported by PJ Green, said Justin Ross has excelled at route running and said his redshirt first year has helped him adjust to the offense, very similar to how Sky Moore feels this year. All right, Mike. So we talked about the addition of Justin Ross as an undrafted free agent last year for the Kansas City Chiefs. We thought he had a potential to be a big-time addition. Obviously, the injury concerns, he seems to have overcome that. He's making plays. There's a lot of reports that he's the early standout across all positions for the Chiefs so far through training camp. If he can become even what he was glimmered to be coming out of Clemson, if he can just touch that potential, this guy's going to be a superstar, and Chiefs fans should definitely be excited by this report. But, Miles, let me throw it over to you now. What do you think of Justin Ross, the Chiefs, and just everything going on right now?
Yeah, Nick, this reminds me of another South Carolina-based story. We talked about Clemson. Let's talk about South Carolina. This reminds me of a phenom at the running back position, Marcus Lattimore, who played for South Carolina, was really, really good, had a horrible blown-out knee versus Tennessee. It was horrific to watch. The 49ers, they end up picking him up, see if he can get rehab, see if he can get back on track. Unfortunately for him, though, he was not able to get back on the field. But Justin Ross, a guy who had potentially a career-altering injury, an injury that would never let him play football again, he's beaten that injury, and it seems like he has really come into his own, and now he's getting first-team reps, potentially going to be a starting wide receiver for this very talented Chiefs team. And I think this is huge news for Patrick Mahomes, because this guy is a game changer. Like you said, the skill he had at Clemson, if he's able to come out and just have a fraction of that performance that he did in college, this is going to be one of the most dangerous weapons that Patrick Mahomes has had in recent memory. I'm talking about, this could be like Tyreek Hill, almost game-changing level, because Justin Ross was just that good. Now, he's coming back from injury. It's remained to be seen what is going to be put on the field, but I like the early reports. I like they say that he really hit the books. He came out running with that red shirt freshman year, and now it is looking very promising for Justin Ross in the beginning of his Chiefs career.
Yeah, Miles, and I love the fact that people are really kind of sleeping on Justin Ross right now, because a few years ago when he was playing with Trevor Lawrence at Clemson, he was considered a top 5, top 3 kind of wide receiver talent. He was considered Jamar Chase level, especially his ability to win the 50-50 balls down the field. Obviously, the injury put a quick stop to that. He went undrafted last year. Chiefs fans, you guys know the story. But I think there's a chance he could be the final piece if they need another piece. They're already so stacked, but just an extra incremental piece. You talk about if you add a guy to this Chiefs offense who can dominate 50-50 balls and win in the red zone, there literally is no team that can stop this team, right? You have Sky Moore with quick stuff, Tony with quick stuff when he comes back. You have Kelsey doing his things, Richie James to be a solid receiver as well. You add in Justin Ross as a big physical threat down the field. The running game, oh my goodness, Pacheco, Prince, a lot of great weapons there. Fantastic offensive line. There's no stopping this football team. And that's exactly what Justin Ross can provide if he can stay healthy. I think he can. Just that final element that moves the Chiefs from great to unstoppable.